And any questions you've got about building a business now, if you're watching, escapebook.com, get your copy. We're selling out like crazy, okay? We had, as of now, when I'm recording this live, over 5,100 sales have been processed already. That's pretty killer. So again, do you have your copy of Escape Book? Go to escapebook.com. It's absolutely free. We'll ship it to your house. Come on Instagram, make it happen. We'll ship it to your house. Now, we've got people joining us today from Facebook, from Instagram, and from YouTube. So welcome. By the way, yeah, so it's free. I just ask you to cover tiny shipping and handling. Honestly, we go into losses with every book sold. I just want everyone to know that. So this is not about the money. It's about getting the message out. I'll give you a quick briefing about the book. Again, you know, how to go from employee to entrepreneur. There's 4 stages: SCAP, self, catapult, authority, people. We even give you a really cool triangle in the back right here that shows you basically the journey of an entrepreneur. The forward, Damon John wrote the forward. That's freaking awesome. Shark from Shark Tank. I was really proud of that. He says that I really just I figured it out. He says he's like that when he's investing in companies, the only thing he's really looking for is the entrepreneur behind the scenes. He doesn't care about the business. So he's like, if his entrepreneurs had these characteristics and had these behaviors, he knows for a fact that they would succeed. So there you go, right here. That's the book, escapebook.com. Make it happen. Do it right now. And with that said, I can hear myself. It's an echo in my head. That's pretty cool. We're trying to do some cool, nifty things here with the tech. All right. So in case anything blows up, except for Instagram, doing nothing cool for you guys because Instagram sucks and they don't let us tap into their platform. So yeah, let's, anyone asking questions?
Sure. First question is from Facebook. Goran, I think that's how you pronounce it. He just wants to know how you're doing today.
Having a great day, man. Thanks for asking. I guess I should tell everybody, hey, look, you can ask me questions right now. So Goran, thanks for asking. I'm having an absolutely killer, kick butt, awesome, amazing day. I got some sleep last night, finally, so you can probably tell I'm full of energy, right? Okay, here's what I want you to do. If you're on Facebook, okay, I need you to go ahead and click like right now, leave comment, click share. Can we please help me get this message out to more people? Even if you're watching this in a replay later on, come on, man, just click like, do something. If you're on Instagram, I need you to heart things. I think that's what people do on Instagram, right? They heart things. If you are on YouTube, thumbs up. Is that correct? Just do stuff. Click around, do social stuff so that the more social stuff you do, the more it gets out to other people. And I think we have a question on Instagram. So Ramsey.
What are the challenges you anticipate to come across over the next few months? It's AACHREJA. Not sure.
All right. So what are the challenges I expect to come across over the next 3 to 4 months? Is that
correct?
All right, scaling. Look, for me to do what we want to do, I need more people. I need great people. We have an amazing team. We need more people to join our amazing team. For me personally, I'm going to be really seeing some stretching when it comes to how to grow and scale quickly because we have a fire coming and I don't like to, when we have momentum, I never like to slow it down. So I'm going to capitalize on that. So that's probably the biggest challenge I'm personally going to be having. So great question. Thanks for asking. All right, on YouTube also, you can post questions right below in the comments. I believe we're watching those.
Yes, we are.
So, and on Facebook, again, Facebook, Instagram, go ahead, come on, click like, thumbs up, whatever the heck you got going on. Do the social interaction so that we can get more people to see this. Ask me a question, anything about business, anything about life. I'm happy to answer. I'm an open book. No pun intended. No pun intended.
Selchum would like to know, what is the book all about?
Selchum, what is the book all about? You missed the beginning. Was this on YouTube or Facebook?
This is on Facebook.
Facebook, all right. You missed the beginning. So this book is about how to go from employee to entrepreneur, the 4 stages of becoming a successful entrepreneur, which are self, catapult, authority, people. If you are an entrepreneur right now and you're having great success, awesome. This book will help you accelerate that success. If you are thinking about becoming an entrepreneur, this book will tell you exactly what it takes to become a successful entrepreneur. We hand you a triangle that literally shows you the journey of an entrepreneur and as you go through it. So here's what I want you to do, okay? I want you to go to escapebook.com, okay? Escape, E-S-C-A-P-E, book, one word, escapebook.com, and literally you can get this book for free. I'll ship it to your house. All you need to do is cover the tiny shipping. And I'll tell you this, we ship anywhere in the world, okay? Anywhere in the world for the same one low fee. It doesn't matter. So go to escapebook.com. If you are or want to be an entrepreneur, you need to have this book. I'm telling you right now, it will change your life. All right. Got another question here.
All right.
YouTube.
YouTube. Angelica, how do you work with a ghostwriter that is not
You kick her in the butt. All right, so how do you work with a ghostwriter that's basically not doing what their job, and she already paid them?
Correct.
Okay, so first lesson, don't ever do that again. Do not pay people before they deliver on work. The maximum you should ever do is pay for like a percentage, 20, 30, 40, 50 is the absolute peak that you ever prepay someone. So good lesson learned. Listen, we teach this in this book, okay? One of the chapters is relationship with failure. This would be an opportunity for you to learn. It's okay. But the other thing is, push it. Now, depending on how you paid, you might be able to get your money back. If it's PayPal, you can put a complaint in at PayPal. If it's your credit card, you might be able to do a chargeback. So there's things you can do to get your money back. But really try to work and reach out to this person, work with them more, learn a lesson. That's the most important thing we teach. And one of the core things of being an entrepreneur, learn from your mistakes. You made a mistake here. You should not have paid up front. All right, Instagram, we got a question.
The Magical Serum said, Anik, I'm seriously fed up working for someone. Can you please advise?
All right, Magical Serum, you're fed up working from someone? Guess what? I got the perfect thing for you. How to go from employee to entrepreneur. SCAP. You got to get this book, man. Go to escapebook.com. Go grab this book. The best advice I got to give you is first figure out the fundamentals of becoming an entrepreneur, which are all wrapped up in this book. Second, figure out which kind of business model is best for you. Here's the cool thing. When you get this book, you are able to, you get a free login into our Learn Nation. And inside our Learn Nation, we have tons of awesome free courses. So if you want to learn how to build a coaching consulting business, we have a free course. If you want to learn how to build an email business, we have a free course to help you get started. E-com, free course, tons more coming out. So first, make sure you got the fundamentals down, and then we will help you figure out which business is right or isn't. All right? So hopefully that helps you out. All right. Again, escapebook.com, guys. Escapebook.com. Get your free copy of it. All you need to do is cover a little bit of shipping.
All right.
What do we got?
Leanne, hi. Just wanted to ask, what's your best tip from starting from scratch?
Leanne says, what's my best tip from starting from scratch? I'm going to look over here. Leanne, that's a superb question. The thing is, it's a very generic question, right? So I think if I was starting from scratch, I might do something very different, Leanne, than what you would do. See, if I'm starting from scratch, I'm going to deploy social media because I'm comfortable in front of the camera. I like video. I can be, I think I can get my message out through social media. So I would, again, go back to building an email list using social media. But, Leanne, that doesn't mean that's what you have to do, okay? Everyone's path, everyone's way is different based on the traits, assets, qualities that they themselves have. And actually, when you go through this book, okay, it actually helps you determine what are your particular strengths, Leanne, that you should be deploying to make it happen, all right? Same goes for you, everyone on Instagram. So, Leanne, awesome question. You got another one?
We have another one. Michael B. Reneel, what is the difference between escape and circle of profit?
Oh, that's an awesome question. All right, so what's the difference between escape and the circle of profit? They're two completely different books. Look, there are two parts that go into succeeding as an entrepreneur. The first part is who you are. Okay, it's who you are. Literally, entrepreneurs think different, they act different, they eat different, they walk different, they are just different. That's what this book covers. That's step one. You gotta have the right characteristics and behaviors, okay, Instagram? You gotta have the right characteristics and behaviors before you ever have a chance of succeeding as an entrepreneur. So number two is the tactical, right? So Leanne asked a question, or someone asked a question, I was like, what business should I do? Well, Circle Profit covers exactly how to build a digital publishing business. So it's very specific, it's very tactical. It talks about what to do, where to do, how to do, when to do, and all of that stuff. So this is, they're two very different books. This book comes first. Honest to God, you got to read this book and master what's in this book first. That's very, very important, all right? Good question.
I have one from YouTube. Angelica, where do I find the E-Score Evaluation Assessment for Entrepreneurs?
Aha, good question. So that actually comes out tomorrow, I think. So the E-Score evaluation is coming out tomorrow. The URL that it'll be up at, I believe, is learn.com/quiz. It'll forward you to the right place. We also have it here in the book, but we were a few days delayed on it because we're just perfecting it for you. So give it until tomorrow. If you're watching this on replay, it may already be out. You can go to learn.com/quiz. And you need to give it about 30 to 45 minutes to finish the whole thing, but it's freaking awesome. It will evaluate you at a very high level, show you where you are on each of these, SCANP. All right, Instagram, let's go here.
Magical Serum again. He said, which course did you say I should join after I got the book?
So after you get the book, you go into Learn Nation. What you need to do is look around. We have over 25 free courses. And there are free courses about building a coaching consulting business, about e-commerce, about digital publishing, email marketing. There are so many amazing things. Go in there, look around, man. We don't have a standard answer for everybody. That's why we're building Learn Nation the way we are. We're giving it so that you can control your own journey. Every entrepreneur's journey is different. So do what you think is best, all right? But there isn't a standard answer for everybody who's watching. All right.
So Victor on Facebook says, I can't find the digital publishing program at Learn. Will you create a new one?
If you log into Learn Nation, Victor, it's there. It's right there. So Victor, what you need to do is get this book. Okay, so you go to escapebook.com. You get this book. When you get this book, you will automatically get a login into Learn Nation. When you get a login into Learn Nation, look for, I believe it's called Publish Academy 2.0. Something like that. The program is in there. We don't need to create a new one. We already created a new one. It's there.
All right. Timothy from Facebook says, take me under your wing.
Timothy, no, I'm kidding. That's a great, Timothy, if you move to this area, if you move to Rockville, Maryland, and you convince Shannon through your brilliant resume, perhaps we would be able to work with you. But at the moment, like I said, I know I'm way too busy. I look for sleep, so I'm not really mentoring anyone at the moment, but thank you for asking, Timothy. That's really nice. Escapebook.com. Get over there right now. What are you waiting for? Come on. Get your free copy. Just cover shipping. All right? Just cover shipping. How many people do we have watching right now live?
We have 43 on.
Free live. All right. Cool. So.
Actually, hold on. How Subrata, sorry if I botched that. How do I develop a business?
How do I develop a business? Well, here's the thing. So again, when you ask questions that are so generic, it's tough, right? Because it's different for absolutely everybody. What you have to know is what kind of business you want to build that'll completely differentiate, what you do and how you do it. So right now, what you need to do is figure out first and foremost, what kind of business do you want? And a lot of that is determined by some of the things that we go over in this book. That's what's really important, right? So what kind of business do you want? And based on that, then you determine what you do with it. All right. How long have we been on, by the way?
We have been on
13 minutes. 13 minutes? Cool.
Okay.
All right, we'll take a few more questions. Instagram? Sure, Ramsey?
Excuse me if I don't pronounce this correctly, but Bassam Kelini, would you like translating your book to other languages as Arabic? I believe it will be inspiring to a lot of entrepreneurs. Let me know, and we can do that for amazing books. Thanks.
Awesome. I love that offer. Thank you so much. We definitely want to translate this book into other languages. Spanish is the next one on the docket. We just started researching the process of getting all that done in this company just literally like a few weeks ago. So once that happens, we absolutely are going to be getting it into Arabic, into German, French, you name it. We're going to get this book into as many hands as humanly possible. That is my goal, and that is my mission.
All right. Facebook, Rhonda, is your book, The Email Lifeline, still available for today, or is it outdated due to technology advancements? I'm looking forward to reading Escape.
All right. That's a superb question. Is Email Lifeline still applicable and still available? It is. Go to Amazon.com. You can grab Email Lifeline. Absolutely still applicable. Brilliant book, but a very specific book in my opinion. That's why I love the book, but I don't do like lives talking about it because it's for an email marketer. It's for a very specific person. Yeah, absolutely still applicable. That book is aged. I don't think it's going to ever, not be applicable. Yep.
Is there an audiobook coming out too from So Two Takes Flight?
Audiobook is absolutely. Well, the audiobook is already out if you are ready to listen to someone else's voice read the book. If you want to hear my voice read the book, probably in a few weeks we'll have it out. All right.
So I have one from Angelica. I have heard of the money being in the list. Do you share your brilliant email marketing tactics in Escape as you have done in Circle of Profit?
The money is in the list. I do not share. Guys, this is not a tactical book. This book, it would be read by a baker down the street as much as it would be read by an e-com store owner. So in this book, we talk about the core characteristics that are here in an entrepreneur. This is not about how to send emails or how to write Facebook posts or do any of that. But however, we've got tremendous information about those things Insider Learn Nation, which you get a free account to when you just pay for the shipping of this book. All right, Instagram. Yes.
Mula Mindset wants to know when you're coming to London next.
Ooh, Mula, thank you for asking. I love London, and I'm sure I'll be out there sooner than later, probably within some time. And then I tend to make it out to London at least twice a year, so it's been a while now. So probably within the next few months, I'm sure there will be some event, some speaking gig, something that'll happen, and we'll be out there. You have anything?
Mustafa, I want to be an entrepreneur, and I've read The Circle of Profit, but I don't know how to start.
But it's in The Circle of Profit. Mustafa, come on, my friend.
And if you die,
It's literally in the book, how to start. Read it again. All right, and then read this book. Go to escapebook.com, get this book. It will, if you read it and you didn't get what you needed out of it, I'm telling you it's because you're missing one of the characteristics in here. When you perfect that, that's why this comes first. You gotta have the right mindset, you gotta have the right heart, you gotta have the right drive. This book gets that going. Then when you read The Circle of Profit, it's almost like a different world for you. Instagram.
JK Johnny said, how do you find creative inspiration?
JK Johnny said, how do you find creative inspiration? You gotta be in the zone, that's how. Creative inspiration is not something that you can find. It's not something that is given to you. It is not something that is inspired out of you. It is something that is internally created and only comes out when you're in the zone. Okay, so for me, okay, I got to be in my zone. A lot of times I need to be in a quiet place, headphones on, music on, no stress, kind of hanging out after having had a great night of sleep. I woke up this morning. I hadn't slept in like 3-4 days. Okay, I woke up this morning. It was the first morning. I had like 6.5 hours of sleep last night. First thing I did is I blew up Asana. I was giving my team members all these ideas and things that we could do and should do and would do and all of that. So my creative inspiration came on because I wasn't physically tired, and I allowed myself an opportunity this morning for an hour to get in my creative area. I got in my zone. So you got to get in your zone and you'd be surprised how quickly you start to have creative ideas.
All right. Victor, is the digital version of Escape exactly like the book, so I can continue to read the book where it ended in the digital version?
Yes, it's word for word. Victor, that's a great question. Is the digital version of this book the same as the physical version? The word for word, they're the exact same manuscript. So if you read the digital version, you have essentially read this book. We give you the digital version for free right away when you cover the shipping of this book. So go to escapebook.com, get it, pay the shipping. This book could take 2 to 3 weeks to reach those who are not in the United States, but you do not have to sit around during that time. You get free online access, start reading it. All right, Instagram.
Roberto Zuniga said, congrats on the 4,000 plus books sold.
Thank you. It is actually 5,100 now, but I appreciate that. Yeah, the books are flying off the shelf. We're so proud of everything that's gone on with this book. So thank you for everyone's support. Tons more work to do. Are you kidding me? I want this book in the hands of millions. So we're just getting started.
So Vivek says, hi Anik, how can I promote your courses as an affiliate?
Superb question, Vivek. What I want you to do right now is go to escapejv.com, okay? escapejv.com. Scroll to the bottom of that page. You will see the contact information for our business development team that will be able to help you get set up. Depending on what program you want to support, you'll be able to. So again, escapejv.com. Scroll to the bottom. You will see the picture and the name and the email address of the person that you need to contact.
Mara Michael wants to know, Anik, when are you visiting Dubai for any speaking or training engagement?
I will be in Dubai at the end of this year for New Year's. And I'm going with my family, so it's going to be I'm going to have like 40 of my cousins with me. So I would be able to have maybe a little bit of time for a speaking engagement if it comes up, but mostly it's a personal trip. I don't have any professional trips planned right now for Dubai. So, I don't do a lot of speaking, guys. I try to purposely stay here and really build the company. Speaking for me, I'm open to it only if it's a huge audience, huge crowd, and if it makes financial sense. I've done so much speaking in my life, and I kind of pulled back now at this point just so I can focus on building the business, because that's what really matters, is serving you guys, right? That's what I'm here for.
Our very own Courtney would like to say
Courtney!
she's really enjoying the filters that are going on Instagram right now. So.
All right, thanks, Courtney. I didn't know there were filters going on until I do now. I'm surprised Ramsey's kept a straight face this whole time.
Try my best.
All right, yeah, I thought you'd be laughing by now. All right.
I have a question from Mark. Because of logistics problems sending the hard copy to my country, how do I get an e-copy?
You pay for the shipping, that's it. Go ahead and pay for the shipping, okay? If we can't ship it to you, we won't. You can let our support team know. Say, hey, don't ship it to me. But as soon as you pay the shipping, you actually automatically get online access. So it's like buying the book for $7.97, the digital version, right? It's a good deal. So pretend like you're buying it for real, pay the shipping, go ahead and message our support, say, hey, don't physically send it to me. We won't put your name into that pool. And then, by then, you'll already have online access to it. So that's how you get the digital version.
Vivek wants to know, he says, you're a great inspiration. One request, I want to hear one motivational line from you. By the way, my book's on its way.
Sweet. All right, Vivek, thank you very much for those kind words of yours. One motivational line from me, my favorite one, it's when life pushes you, stand straight, smile, and push it the heck back. Come. I love it when people just like set me up to say stuff. Someone will set me up and say, hey, I was wondering where can I order this book? Well, I'm so glad you asked. Go to escapeabook.com. All right, I'll tell you what, let's wrap it up. Maybe 2 or 3 more questions.
All right, Victor wants to know, will there be more courses in Learn which you can unlock the points and you get from finishing the courses?
Yes, so Victor, that's a great question. We've actually kind of taken a step back, Victor, from the point system, only because it was becoming a behemoth of a project and our tech team needed to focus on some much more important things, but we're still tracking your points. And the answer to your question is yes, just not in the near short term. In the future, we want the point system that you get rewarded for engaging and doing things inside of LearnNation. We want those to be tradable for courses, and that will happen. And the vision there is that the points could be traded in for any course, not just specific ones, any course. Hopefully late this year, we'll be able to have gotten that kind of activated and turned back on. All right.
That's all the questions I have.
Cool, awesome. Well, listen, thank you so much for being here. We'll try to do these consistently whenever I have some time, just so that we can reach out to you guys, give you an opportunity to ask me questions. Go to escapebook.com. Do it right now, escapebook.com, escapebook.com. Get your free copy. When you go to the URL, you will see that all you have to do is cover the shipping, and that is it. And we will give you free instant online access, so you don't have to wait for the book to reach you. All we're asking you to do is cover a tiny shipping to show us you're serious. Help us cover a little bit of the cost. We still go into losses to ship this book to you. Happy to do it, though. All right, thank you so much for joining us today across all these different platforms. This is Anik Singhal reminding you, when life pushes you, what do?
Stand straight.
Stand straight, smile, and push it the heck
back.
There you go. All right, guys, talk to you on the next one. Thank you so much. Are we clear?